day, beautiful YouTube Coven. Welcome to the mat and welcome to a brand new flow. If you are new here to my channel, welcome. My name is Bethany. I am the Yogi Witch, and today I'm going to guide you through a really gorgeous 30-minute practice to celebrate the wolf full moon. Hello, little wolf. It looks like we staged that. So today we are celebrating the first full moon of 2024, and now this is the wolf full moon. So historically and in Celtic and pagan traditions, it was called the wolf full moon because wolves were heard the loudest during January as they were howling out of hunger. Now today we're going to harness this energy of the wolves, and we're going to start to howl out what it is we are welcoming into our new year and set our intentions. Really kind of harnessing the idea of hunger for a new chapter, hunger for our dreams, and hunger for the life that we desire and the life that we ultimately deserve. So in today's practice, we're going to be working through a really strong and stretchy flow, opening the heart, opening up the hips, and really finding our strength here, strength of the world, strength of the full moon. Also while working through the mantra of I welcome. Now, a beautiful mantra that you can set, and you can welcome in anything that you deserve. Please don't be naughty. If you are new here today, this is the little wolf for the day. This is Luna. She's very gorgeous, but very naughty, so I apologise if there's bad editing going on in this flow, because she likes to cause disruption. So to begin with Coven, you're going to come into a comfortable seated position. Sitting on the sit bones, maybe sitting back on the heels, just give yourself a little wiggle from side to side. Getting yourself comfortable. Before we bring the hands to the knees, roll shoulders away from the ears and open this circle. Begin our practice with a beautiful deep breath in through the nose and a slow breath all the way out. Beginning to send that breath to the base of the belly, feeling that belly rise and fall. Just starting to tune out the world around us and tune into the world above us, the world below us, and the world we have within. When you start to feel that beautiful connection between heaven and earth, we're going to set ourselves the intention, working with the mantra of I welcome. So you're going to finish that sentence. What is it that you welcome in today? Dream big, dream small, it doesn't matter, just dream. And set this intention out loud or in your mind, but saying it with passion, with that hunger of the wolves. Perhaps even howling it out. I welcome. Setting it in the mind and sealing it with our breath. Before we take a big, beautiful roll back with those shoulders, find length with the crown of the head and stretching out the neck, you're simply going to drop chin to chest here. So help us with our howling. With the energy of the wolf, let's open up that throat chakra. So drop chin to chest. And then gently allow the right ear to roll over to the right hand side. The next you feel a beautiful stretch running down the left hand side. Inhale to roll that head through center, chin to chest, and then drop the left ear over to the left shoulder. Before we roll that chin back into the chest, from here, roll the head up, close the mouth and drop the head back. So open up that throat chakra and start to open up the airways. Take a beautiful deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. As we inhale, exhale, bring the head into the center, blink the eyes open as you lean back, and we're going to bring the bottom of the feet to touch, meeting in Baddha Konasana. Now, taking hold of the ankles, squeezing the heels close. We're going to work through some seated cat-cows. Now, you might not be able to go as deep as you normally do just because of our hip flexion here and hip space. So inhale, use those hands to help arch the chest. Exhale, round into the shoulders, push the belly button towards the back of the spine. Inhale, arch the chest. Exhale, curve, keep it going. Take it once more. Beautiful. And then from your Baddha Konasana, you're going to bring that chest into a neutral position. Bring the knees to touch. Start to engage the core as we lift up to Navasana pose. Send the arms down by your side. Squeeze the knees close. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Challenge yourself. Wrap your arms around the thighs and begin to extend the legs to the sky. Ooh, that beautiful winter sunshine is bright. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross those ankles, roll over the knees and come to meet me in tabletop. From here, we're going to start to find some hand activation. So spread through the fingers, sticking the palms down to the earth and grip the mat like you've got those wolf claws. Bring the belly in and begin to draw some circles. So seeing how far we can go over those wrists in one direction. Yes, and then move and take your circles in the other direction. For 3. For 2. And for 1, bring the body to the center, pressing those palms down to the mat. Stick your claws in as we tuck toes under and meet in downward facing dog. Start to pedal out those legs here, bending into one knee, bending into the other, nodding the head yes, and shaking it no. Really starting to find our wiggles. Before grounding to the earth, bowing low to the heavens in downward facing dog, giving yourself a moment to connect here. When you're ready, we're going to inhale to sweep that right leg as high as it can go to the sky, really pointing those toes. Keep pressing the hips to the sky. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then on your breath out, you're going to bend the knee and we're going to take some twisted core crunches. So you're going to bring right knee to tap the left elbow. Inhale, send it back to the sky, pointing those toes. Exhale, we move and tap the elbow. And then send it back to the sky. Gorgeous movement, yogis. One more time. Bring knee, tap that elbow. And then bring the knee to the center. Step between the thumbs. Lower the back knee down and untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, coming into low lunge. On your exhale, bend those elbows. Open up the heart. coming into those cactus arms. Beautiful. Opening up your heart, howling out your mantra, I welcome. Inhale. On your exhale, interlock the fingers behind the back. Sink deep into the front knee and start to pull those hands down the back thigh. Breathing in through the nose and out. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Lean your chest forward, tuck back toes under, lifting up to a high lunge stance, pulling the chest to the sky, arms down the back of the thigh. Once again, holding here for a breath. And then open those arms up. Cactus arms. Woo, that sun's making me wobbly. Inhale. On your exhale, lean forward, hands frame front foot. I'm going to step back to plank. From here, bend into the knees, lower the knees to the mat and come into a child's pose. So instead of usual or traditional chaturanga dandasana, we're going to take a pouncing chaturanga. So from a child's pose position or from a down dog position, you're going to press off the toes, lower halfway, and then press back up to meet me in downward facing dog. So we'll take it one more time together, either from child's pose or from down dog. Press off the toes, lower halfway, press back up, hips to the sky, down dog, finding that pouncing wolf here, finding that hunger, that drive towards our dreams. When you're ready, gorgeous Coven, we bring big toes to touch. Inhale, left leg floats high to the sky, pointing those toes. Ready to take 3 rounds of the twisted core crunch. We inhale. Exhale, left knee comes under the body. Tap right elbow. Inhale, send it back to the sky. Exhale, tap the elbow. One more time. Inhale, take it high. Yes, exhale, tap the elbow. Bring the knee to the chest and step between the thumbs. Lower that back knee down, untucking the toes. Meet me in Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Opening up those arms into cactus arms, sinking deep into the front knee. Inhale. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together and sink even deeper into that front knee. Opening up the heart, sliding the hands down the back of the thigh. Holding for 3. Holding 2. And 1. Lean the chest forwards, tuck back toes under to lift up to that high lunge stance. And then from here, we lift the chest, coming into that high lunge. Hold it for a moment before opening those arms up and coming in to those cactus arms. Holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Lean the chest forward to frame the front foot. Step back to either downward facing dog or lower the knees down, keeping the toes tucked under child's pose. Ready for that pouncing chaturanga. Grip in the mat, press the body forward, lower halfway, lift back up, downward facing dog, feeling that gorgeous strength here. Connecting with the earth, hold it here in down dog for a moment. Before we keep flowing, inhale, bring the right leg high to the sky, really pointing those toes here. Inhale, 3 rounds of twisted core crunches, right knee over to the left elbow. Inhale, back to the sky. Exhale, tap the elbow. Inhale, back to the sky. One more time. Bring knee, tap the elbow. Bring it to the center, step between the thumbs, lower the back knee down, Anjaneyasana low lunge. Inhale, pull the arms to the sky. On your exhale, hands to the hips. And we're going to start to take some low lunge cat-cows. So inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, curve. Inhale. And exhale. Keep it going for 3. For 2. And for 1. Bring the chest to the center. Lean forwards as you interlock the fingers behind the back. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Lift up to high lunge. Keeping those fingers interlaced, you're going to press the back heel away and slide those hands down the back thigh. Open up the heart. Inhale. Exhale, bend into that front knee, bring it in a little bit of lower body balance. We're going to step up into a standing position, but left leg's going to be floating. So bend into that right leg, into the left, and then lift up, bringing the left leg all the way through, flex into the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Send it behind you, stepping back into that high lunge stance. And then lean forwards, hands come to frame, front foot. From here, we're going to walk the right foot to the outside of the right hand, can't speak. We're going to walk the right foot to the outside of the hand, and then we're going to walk the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Yes, taking that gorgeous stance and make some monkey movements from side to side. Before we bring heels in, start to sit low and come in to Malasana. Hands to prayer, press the knees away. Remember, you can come to sit on a block. Perhaps you come to sit to the floor. That is okay. I can't say I'm a fan of Malasana, but we'll hold it. 5 more breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale. On your exhale, lean the body forwards, hands to the mat, and you're going to lift the heels, bring both feet parallel, meeting me in a wide-legged forward fold. Take hold of the elbows and relax the chest down. Inhale, fingertips to the mat or hands to the shins to gaze forwards. Exhale, bend into the knees, rolling the body up. Take a gorgeous full body stretch. And then heel toe, the feet about hips width apart. Now we're going to play with Bakasana pose, crow pose. So really harnessing our power of the upper body, really finding that connection to the earth while we lift the body to the heavens. So super, super gorgeous for today's practice, today's full moon ritual. So if you have crow pose in your practice, come to explore it now. If you are still learning, you can follow me by bending into the knees, taking the hands about shoulder width apart and spread through the fingers, activating the hands by gripping the mat. Bend into the elbows as you bring knees to the back of the triceps and take your gaze forward. Squeezing heels to hips, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, on your 1, step back to down dog or to plank, taking your time, ready for that pouncing chaturanga. We're going to press off our down dog, lower halfway, press back up, hips to the sky. Jesus, that's spicy. Final flow, Coven. We sweep left leg high to the sky, holding it here for a moment. And then 3 rounds of twisted core crunch. We bring left knee to tap right elbow. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, bring it in. One more time. Inhale, high. Exhale, bring it all the way in, holding for a moment. Before bringing the knee to the center, step between the thumbs. Lower the back knee down. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Lift the chest up. All my arms are shaking. Hands to the hips. We're going to take low lunge cat-cow. Inhale to arch the spine. Exhale, curve. Inhale to arch. Exhale, curve. Keep it going. For 2, doesn't have to be big movements. And full 1, yes. Bring the chest to the center, interlacing the fingers behind the back, squeeze shoulder blades together. First, open the heart, and then lean the body forward, tuck back toes under to lift up. Inhale, coming into that high lunge, whew, heart opener. Beautiful. And then on your exhale, going to meet in that standing balance. Lean forwards, bending into the back leg as you lift the right foot all the way up. Holding for 3. Holding 2. And 1. With control, send the right leg back, briefly coming into that final heart opener. And then exhale, hands come forward, walking the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Step right foot outside the right hand, taking that movement from side to side. Before heels come in, toes point out, we start to sit lovely and low in Malasana pose. Oh, using those hands to press the knees apart and untuck that tailbone so you find a lift here. Holding for 3. We hold for 2. And for 1. Lean forward, hands to the mat, and meet me in a wide-legged forward fold. So feet come parallel, take hold of the elbows. Shift weight forwards, drawing heels to the earth. On your inhale, fingertips to the mat or hands to the shins to gaze forwards. Exhale, bend into the knees. Find your way to that full body stretch. And then begin to bend into the knees once more. Heel toe, feet about hips width apart. Coming back into Bakasana, final crow pose for today's full moon flow. So, if you have it, you can come into it now. If you're still practicing, maybe place a pillow in front of you. Maybe take your time. I have a few crow flows over on my YouTube channel and especially on my membership area. There's a link in the description box below. Terrible promotion halfway through. Coming in to your chosen crow pose. Woo! Holding here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming back to down dog or plank. Ooh. And then when you're ready, final pouncing chaturanga. Gaze between the thumbs, bend into the knees. Press the body forward, lower down halfway. Lift back up, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the legs. Nodding it, head yes, shaking it no. Now when you're ready from here, then gaze between the thumbs. Maybe you take one big step, maybe take a few little steps, or you jump your way between the hands. On your inhale, find length. On your exhale, final bit of power. We're going to bend deep into the knees. Sit bones come to the earth. And we immediately lift up to Navasana pose. Whoop. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the ankles, hug the knees to the chest, and roll back to the mat. Taking a roll from side to side. Before separating the legs, take some wrist rolls, take some ankle rolls. Closing off those hips, giving the lower body a bit of a rest. We're going to bring the feet flat to the mat. Cross left leg over the right. Find length through the arms. Feet lift up, knees fall to the right hand side. Gaze floats to the left in eagle leg twist. Inhale, bring your knees through center. Exhale, untangle the legs, crossing right leg over the left. We take our twist to the other side. Inhale, bring your knees back into the center. Untangle the legs here and make your way in to a gorgeous full body stretch. Pointing your fingers, pointing your toes. Before we bend the knees to the chest, either rock yourself to seated or allow the body to roll to one side. But gently come to meet me in a comfortable grounding position on those sit bones, on a block, whatever you like, Coven. Rolling shoulders away from the ears, bring the hands to the knees and close the eyes. Balancing out that breath, feeling the fire and the power and the magic in our bodies, in our souls, having connected with the energy of this wolf full moon. And for the final time, let's howl out with hunger, hunger for our dreams, for our journey, for our desires. What it is you welcome in, say it out loud, proudly. Bring it to you. I welcome ... Before we close this practice with one final breath in, one final breath out, bringing hands to prayer, thumbs between the eyebrows as we bow low. With love, with gratitude, with blessings, to the strength of our minds for bringing us to the practice, to those in this online community for their support and energy, and from me to you, thanking you for allowing me to walk alongside you in your yoga journey today as we celebrate and honour the wolf full moon. How are you feeling, witches? I really hope you enjoyed that strong practice today, opening up our hearts, opening up our hips, and really kind of harnessing the magic of a full moon. A full moon is a really beautiful time to manifest, and it's a really beautiful time to feel empowered, especially as this is the first full moon of January, a really super joyful and positive one. It's a very, very special full moon. If you enjoyed today's flow, as always, I would appreciate any kind of support for the Coven by maybe liking this video or even subscribing to my channel. It really allows my channel to grow and to meet so many beautiful souls from around the world as we explore our journey with yoga and with witchcraft. So, thanking you so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Blessed full moon, witches.